Okay, so it's another story time, but today, this story time, I'm going to tell you how I met my husband, which is a funny story. Um, at the time, I was not looking to be in a relationship. I was married at the time, was separated, but I was still legally married. But pending a divorce, because of the North Carolina laws, you have to wait a year to file a divorce. But anyway, so I was talking to someone at the time, and they decided they're going to take it upon themselves to be lying. So one day, my homegirl hit me up, and she was like, you know, let's give him a name. Let's call him Shorty Doo-Wop. So she was like, you know Shorty Doo-Wop is on a dating website? I was like, no. So I was like, what's the dating website? So I want to see if it's true. So I'm the type of person, if somebody come to me with something, come to me with a receipt, you know? So, not that I didn't trust her because that's my best friend, but still, I want to be able to be like, you know, have proof behind what I'm about to get in your tail about. So, she tells me he's on a dating website called POF. And I didn't know what POF was. So, I go on there, I make a profile or whatever, looking for his profile. And so, I find his profile. And of course, you know, I message him from that profile, from my profile, to let him know that I know what he doing. So, of course, you know, he got in his feelings, whatever. So, needless to say that we stopped talking. But in the midst of that, a week, 2 weeks went by. I forgot all about having the POF thing on my phone because I wasn't looking on there looking to date anyone. I only did it to catch someone in the lie. You feel me? So my phone go off and I was like, what is that? Then it tells me somebody sent me a message on POF. So I'm looking at it, the message. I'm like, it's a paragraph. Like, I don't know nothing about this whole dating website. So I go to the person's profile. I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, At that time, I was like, I wasn't angry or bitter about my relationship not working, my marriage. I was just not looking for anything. So, I'm looking at the person's picture and I'm like, they look like a good person, like, and I just felt like I didn't deserve nobody like that. Not saying that I'm a bad person. I just felt like I wasn't worthy of somebody of that stature. I don't really know how to explain it, but I just felt like he was going to be too good of a person for me, if that makes sense. So, I didn't message him back. Well, Mr. Persistent sent me another message. So, I was like, okay, well, this guy is like persistent. Do he know I read the message and didn't reply? Or what's up with that? So, I decided to message him back. So, we talked, you know, I told him, you know, everything. Look, I'm married. I'm legally married. Going through a divorce. I explained to him, you know, I'm in counseling. I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. You know, so on and so forth. But I let him know up front everything, the truth. And so at the time, I don't think he was really looking for a relationship or whatever. I think he was just looking for somebody to basically talk to. So, you know, we was just talking, just friends. It wasn't on that level of trying to be in a relationship or anything like that. We talked on the phone, messaged back and forth, and well, it took a while. I put that app on my phone, Kick. So all he had was my Kick. So he was just kicking me, well, not literally, but kicking me on the app for like a good 2 months. Then I gave him my number, and then he was able to text me. So, you know, we text back and forth, whatever, for about another month. So basically we were just talking. He had never seen me. I ain't see him in person, nothing like that. So we decided to meet up. And this was around Christmas? Well, maybe a few days before Christmas. We meet up, we talk. We talked for a long time, for hours, just sat outside, just talking and talking, or whatever, and getting to know one another. Then, you know, it led to me going over his house, and he came over my house, but it was never anything sexual or anything like that. We were just chilling, watch TV. We liked the same football team, all that good stuff or whatever. And then one day I was over his house, and he just was like, "You gonna be my boo thing?" And I was like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, I'll be a boo thing. And then when I left and went home that day, I was like, hold up, what did I just agree to? What is a boo thing? So, needless to say, I was asking everybody what a boo thing was. I called my best friend. She came over there. I'm like, what is a boo thing? Like, what did I agree to do? So then she explained to me, we in a relationship. Like, we together. I'm his, he mine. So I had to go back, and I even asked him. I was like, I ain't trying to be funny, but what's a boo thing? So he told me. So we made it official December 28th of 2014. So that is how I met the love of my life, my husband that I love so much. And if you like to see more story times, just like, comment, and subscribe. And I got y'all.